Can you give me a useless bard trick, my liege? Oh, how useless do you want it? 10 out of 10? All right, here. Give me a sec. Aha, there you go. Bet you guys didn't know about this one, huh? It's not even a bard trick. It works on literally every champion, but it just looks funny on bard. Crazy bard tech. Nobody knows about this because it's freaking useless. I did a bit of mining off stream, you see. I'm pretty sure the moment this ladder updates, I should be ranking up. Today, I'm going to be going over the last game we played off stream. I can just talk over what's happening, right? And then we can go from there. Is this the highest elo you've ever been? I peaked in Grandmasters 380 LP, which is crazy, right? Like back then, 380 LP was Grandmasters. But now you have to be 800 LP or higher to Grandmaster. So like after like 5 years, the elo just got giga inflated. I don't know what happened. I guess that's just how the economy works, right? Literally a month ago, I was 138 LP Master tier. And then I spent like maybe like a week or two on just world stuff. And after world's finished, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of being stuck in piss low masters. I'm going to actually try to climb now. And in the span of like a few weeks, I literally just climbed like 700 LP, so now I'm here. All we have to do now is just wait until this ladder updates in 30 minutes. Why don't we just go over the last game, right, that I played? This is a full VOD. We're just gonna go over it. It's just a recording, right? I can pause at any point, right? We can speed up. I can like draw over it and whatnot. This is pretty much the impromptu post-commentary, except it's in real time. So, yeah. Hooray! What are you gonna do in Christmas? Nothing? You think I have anyone to spend Christmas with? I'm pretty sure every other Korean's gonna be meeting with their significant other, right? On Christmas Eve or whatever. I'm gonna be meeting with the Summoner's Rift. Heck yeah. Any chores? How big is Christmas in Korea? I wouldn't know. I don't go outside. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip a bit until we actually... There we go. Ha! Ah, the power of VOD reviewing live. The enemy has a Kaisa Lux Nidalee. And I was like, wait, I can just go electrocute and just do damage, right? Because they're very squishy. It's so free. Oh, here we go. We're going to game. Oh my god. Usually I don't go pots, right? Because I want to hit my first item spike way faster. But against like a very poke heavy lane, like for example, Lux and Kaisa, I usually just go 2 pots because might as well, like I don't want to die. Right now, I'm looking at the Lux's rune page and she has Dark Harvest, which I'll be honest is freaking terrible. The entire point of Dark Harvest is that you have to proc it when the enemy is getting low HP. How are you going to get them to low HP if you don't have a rune page, right? Oh yeah, so here. Oh my god. Okay, here, I have to talk about this. The entire point of putting this ward down is so that if the enemy just walks into our jungle to like try to get some cheese off, we fully know they're in our jungle. In like 99% of situations, this should lead to your entire team flanking from literally every possible angle and just jumping them, and they'll have to use flash. Like that's just how it works, right? I'm like spam pinging everyone. I tell Akshan to come down. He freaking mutes himself immediately. I'm like, what do you mean? My Aatrox is pinging. He knows that's the play. Like, I'm pinging because I know that's the play. My Akshan freaking mutes the chat. There goes literally 2 free kills. And then my Gragas was like, wait, he turned off his pings too? It's like, it just do be like that, I guess. But yeah, anyways, back to the game. Yeah, I feel like she should just went Comet. The moment she uses her E like that, like she has no damage. So you can just see me walking up and getting free electrocute stacks. Whenever I play electrocute with Bard, you kind of want to take advantage of the small time frame of when your cooldown's up. This was kind of annoying here, right? Because Akshan dies because he didn't hear the pings that Nidalee was coming up. I'll be honest, I was like really considering flash auto igniting here, but I don't think it would have killed. I was trying to flash over the Lux Q, right? And then auto attack ignite. But my ignite was like literally just barely out of range. That was 100% a kill if I landed that ignite, but yeah. Because both bot laners went back, like we want to just hard shut this wave so that we can make some of the minions die to turret, right? I have no idea why Cassio ate that Coco, but I guess she was hungry. My Aatrox is like pinging the Akshan to be careful of a gank. But I had to remind him that he literally can't hear us because he turned pings off. Like, bro, if a bard lands a Q but there's no one to see it, did he really land that Q? No. Ow. I kind of don't like leaving my Cassio behind here, but it looks like there's something happening mid-side. So I went up. But then everybody ran away. So now I'm just like, oh, okay, never mind then. Dude, I really wanted to portal here, but I'll just immediately die, so... I was like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't go for the portal here. Whenever the minion is about to go down, so for example with this minion, that's when you want to walk up. Because now Kai'Sa will either have to just lose the minion or take damage. Electrocute. I see everybody spam pinging the grubs. And I'm a very simple man. If I hear pings, I go with the ping. So I'm trying my best to get my participation award. But I didn't get anything. This game sucks. Oh, me go back bot. I tried going for a pick onto the Kai'Sa because she's alone, but I was like, might as well go for it. Dude, I really wish Cassio used her ultimate onto the Lux and the Nidalee there, because then that was just 2 free kills, but she was just completely tunnel vision on the Kai'Sa, and now we just lost another kill, huh? Alright, well, nobody important died, so we got that going for us. The one sad thing about this gank was that maybe Akshan was spam pinging that Jace was coming down, but because I re-muted him back, we didn't hear the pings. Kind of weird how that works. I decided to re-unmute him. I'm like, okay, maybe he's giving actual info now, right? Instead of just spam pinging. This is kind of dumb. Where I'm pretty sure Jace gets away here. I thought that it was just free, but then nobody died. And I was like, what the freak? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say, why didn't I buy a pink ward here? But then I stopped and bought a pink ward. Dude, here Auction just spamming again. I just fucking report his ass. I gave Auction the benefit of the doubt, but I'm like, okay, no, you lost your communication privileges again. Jace tries to kill the tank bard, and I was like, how is Akshan losing to this Jace? I'll be honest, if someone was playing bad and they wanted to FF, I'd be like, you know what, whatever, right? It's like, they're just tilted. But the fact that my Akshan was the guy with the most kills on our team, I had to actually just play the game with him because he was unfortunately the strongest guy on our team at the current moment. I'm just over here like having like a moral dilemma, like, all right, like, do I really want Grandmasters right now? I decided, you know what? I do kind of want to win the game. Oh yeah, nice dodges, Bard. I have no idea why Auction's down here. This game's so funny, man. Whenever we kill the enemy bot laner especially, I always try to get deep vision because this is objectively the best time to go for it when there's nobody around to kill you. I'm like, should I go Mikhail's? But then the only thing that can actually get blocked is the Lux Q, so I thought it wasn't a good idea. Akshan dies for the 15th time again because he doesn't have pings on. Ow. No, that was Lux's third Dark Harvest stack. Oh my god, I'm alive! So at this point, I didn't realize that Kisante was 4 kills over our 0-4 Gragas, but now I know. Yeah, it doesn't look good. I'll be honest, the one single indicator I decide on if the game's winnable or not is the objective bounties, right? Pretty much whenever one side gets like a drastic amount of gold advantage over the other team, the objective bounties for like towers and like dragons and barons will show up. But the fact that objective bounties haven't procced yet at this point in the game means that we're like similar enough in gold, where it's actually not that doomed. I'm always looking for the backline here, yeah. Whenever like a fight's happening, I'm actually looking everywhere except for the fight. Here, I feel like a lot of people will be looking for the Kisante because he's the original target. But whenever I go into a team fight, I actually never look at the fight itself. I focus for like a split second to get my Q angle. In that small like 5-second window where your Q is down and you don't have to focus on the fight, I'm looking at literally everywhere else on the map. Do you see how like I'm already panning my camera into an entirely different area? Right now, this is the biggest threat. It's whatever's in the fog of war here that could potentially kill one guy by himself. To confirm my suspicion, I use Redemption first to get vision, and then from there I use my ultimate. We got a crazy 3 for 0, and then that gives us time to push out the ball wave. The thing that annoys me is that if you look at the map, Aatrox could have just walked around. He could have just walked here and then used his E to go over the wall. But for some reason, he just AFK over this wall. I don't know what the thought process was. He's so slow to this that like, yeah, I don't know. This game is so hard now because they got Baron buff. I'm still banking on the fact that my Cassio is going to be able to just be a mid-game demon and eat the enemy team soon. The fact that objective bounties still aren't up even after all that is insane to me. Dude, I'm like trying my absolute hardest to just stall time. Objective bounties now finally started up, right? Now we're kind of at that state where it's like, oh, we're actually kind of far behind. But that also means, right, the enemy probably has enough bounties where if we just kill them once each, then we get a ton of money back. I still think that this game is very, very doable. And then literally just randomly freaking dies. Right now, we're going to be actively just trying to fight. Like literally anybody, because we should have numbers right now. But do you see how, like, the moment we win a fight, all of a sudden, the objective bounties are down again? If there's no objective bounties, that means the gold is similar enough where it's winnable. But that means if objective bounties get on, it's still winnable because you can get all that gold back. It's so free. Like, the game's always winnable. Kind of crazy how that works, huh? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. If I actually got hit by that Q without going through the portal, I think the game was over. I thought the Jace was just like bugged or something, but no, he was just TPing out. As you can tell from the last like 2 fights, you can see me only going for the Kaisa. She is the one guy that can just roll our team right now. So I was scared they're going to rush the Baron here, but there's not much I can do without a ward, so I decide to run away. But then something activates in my brain. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to get vision even without a ward. I'm alive! Me going in there actually stalled just long enough for my team to show up. I want you guys to watch the Baron HP here. Cassio gets a crazy flash ult on a stun Nidalee. Dude, Nidalee dies when the Baron's at 1294, which is 94 HP before she could use her smite. That small difference makes it so that we just steal the Baron somehow because there's no junglers in the pit anymore. That was such a big turn we had. Now we can actually just go for straight up 5v5 fights. But all we have to do is just get the Kaisa first and then we should win the game. I probably won this game because of all the T1 bot reviews I did. Gragas should be the guy in my position going for a flank, because like whenever the objective's coming up, every single professional team, they will have most of the guys kind of like poking from one angle while they have one guy flanking from the backside. The entire like psychology behind why you always want to go for a flank for the most part. Now, instead of focusing their full attention on one side of the map, the moment there's even one single guy behind you, it kind of splits their mental decision making for just enough. It's going to make some kind of mistake happen over time. That's kind of the reason why I'm like constantly just being annoying back here, just standing still, waiting for my chance to go in. I'm still only looking at the Kaisa. And I somehow get the craziest double stun at the very end of it. Like, my god. But yeah, boom. There, look, it's me. Right there, guys. Look, do you see me? I'm right there. That's me. I'm in the picture. I made it to the group photo. And that's the game that got me to 810 LP right there, baby. And now that we finished the VOD review, we can finally open up our client and hope that I didn't do my math wrong. Welcome back, everyone. Not clickbait confirmed. There we go. I was here. We were all here. Congratulations, everyone. We did it. If you really think about it, GM doesn't mean Grandmasters. It means GG Murr, no? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, look at that. I did it. I'm top 1,000 in Korea. Yes. Why am I Republic? Hello? Hey, where's Poly? What? Yo, there's 2 Republics, man. Hey, what the Riot Games? Fix your freaking client. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, that freaked me out for a second. Hey, there we go. That's me, baby. Everybody on YouTube probably wouldn't know about this, right? Because I was playing off stream and like on Twitch only for a lot, but I randomly decided to lock in. God, look at this graph. Jesus, look at that crazy spike up. Here it is, guys. The final frontier is right there. The final goal is 350 LPOA.